My name is Maury Pongratz. I'm a member of the Kiwanis Club of Los Alamos and currently the Lieutenant Governor for Division 3 of Southwest District. I'd like to say a word or two in memoriam about three of our members of our club who passed away this past year. Dale Thompson died at age 78. Dale belonged to the Kiwanis Club of Los Alamos for 17 years. Dale was born in Houston, Texas. He graduated from UT with a BS in mechanical engineering and a master's in nuclear engineering. Dale served in Admiral Rickover's Navy. He spent most of his career working as an engineer at the Los Alamos National Laboratory. Emily McGay died at age 73. She was born in New York State and graduated from Mary Baldwin College with a degree in French. Emily spent her professional career as CEO of our Los Alamos YMCA. Emily belonged to our Kiwanis Club for 31 years. She was the second female president of our club. Jim Barron died at age 82. He suffered from Alzheimer's for several years prior to his passing. Jim graduated from Case Institute of Technology with a degree in physics. He then earned a PhD in physics from Kansas State. Jim had a 30-year career at the Los Alamos National Laboratory. Jim belonged to our club for 37 years. He served as president of our club in 1990. And he served many years as secretary of our club. Many of you may remember Jim from his service as the Lieutenant Governor for Division 3 in 2003.
Charles Barry Cooper, born July 24, 1940, passed away June 15, 2021, in Aztec, New Mexico. Barry's family have been longtime residents of the Four Corners area. Barry married Martha Main in 1968 in a grove of giant sequoia trees in Sequoia National Park where they met. They were blessed with two wonderful children, Chuck and Tammy, and a granddaughter, Sydney. Barry spent 2 years in the Peace Corps in Chile before beginning his 34-year career with the National Park Service. He held positions at Mesa Verde, Petrified Forest, Sequoia and Kings Canyon, Platte Arbuckle, Scotts Bluff, Haleakala National Park, Hubble Trading Post, and retired as Superintendent of Aztec Ruins, New Mexico in 2000. He was always an active church member, serving as an elder, committee head, Sunday school teacher, choir member, and was an all-around, wherever you need help, just call me, member. In addition, no matter where he lived, Barry became involved in civic organizations and community service organizations. He was an active member of Kiwanis, Lions Club, Masons, Toastmasters, and on the board of the Boys and Girls Club the Aztec Museum, and Aztec Chamber of Commerce. One summer, he was chosen to be one of the Aztecs' 6 old soreheads. He also sang and performed for many years in the Aztec Museum's High Noon Shootout production. Rest in peace, Barry Cooper, as you have served well. You will be greatly missed.
James David Schwacke of Litchfield Park, Arizona, passed away on February 3, 2021 in Goodyear, Arizona. He was the president of the Litchfield Kiwanis Club, located in Litchfield Park, Arizona. He coordinated many community organizations and events within the community and surrounding areas. During this pandemic, he was the beacon of hope that so many needed. His absence is indeed felt in every life that he touched. There is incredible value in being of service to others. David understood this way more than most. We greatly appreciate his dedication and sacrifice to others and will ensure that his legacy of service lives on for generations to come. Rest in peace, David, to a job well done.
The El Desayuno Kiwanis Club of Clovis, New Mexico would like to pay tribute and honor to William Edgar Blankenship Sr., known as Bill to all of us. Bill has been a member of the Kiwanis Club for over 30 years. Bill supported the El Desayuno Kiwanis Club of Clovis, the school scholarship fund. Bill also devoted a lot of time and countless hours at Camp Kiwanis, making it a better place for children. Bill served in the United States Air Force from 1965 to 1985. Bill became a realtor and a rental property manager after his military service. Bill loved his family, friends, helping others, serving his community and his country. Bill Blankenship will be forever remembered, forever honored, and his Kiwanis family will be forever grateful. Rest in peace, our Kiwanis brother. The El Desayuno Kiwanis Club of Clovis, New Mexico, would like to pay tribute and honor to Michael Edwin Robinson, known as Mike to all of us. Mike has been a member of the Kiwanis Club for 25 years, 1996-2021. Mike served our nation in the U.S. Army from 1966 to 1968. He married Dorothy Jean Hastings, as we know her as Dot, on June 14, 1969 in Huntsville, Alabama. Mike began his career in aviation. Mike opened his business, Payless Rentals, and operated until his retirement in 2014. Mike loved his family, friends, helping others, serving his community and his country. Mike Robinson will be forever remembered, forever honored, and his Kiwanis family will be forever grateful for the work and the countless hours he gave to making Camp Kiwanis for children a better place to live. El Desayuno Kiwanis honors Michael Edwin Robinson with a $1,000 donation to Camp Kiwanis in his name for his efforts in making Camp Kiwanis a better place. Mike was born October 7, 1946 in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and passed away on June 4, 2021 in Lubbock, Texas. Rest in peace, our brother.
Hi, this is Paul McEwen with the Kiwanis Club at Friendship Village in Tempe. We lost 3 beautiful lady members of our club this year. Vivian Whiteman managed our club-sponsored mail delivery and reception desk at the healthcare center at Friendship Village. And she was very helpful that way. And she always participated in our fundraising projects. And she was very active in our club meetings. Last few years of her life, her eyesight was going bad, but she continued to sit at the door for club meetings, welcoming club members as they came. And even though she couldn't recognize them, they had to introduce themselves to her, but she was just very friendly, and we all enjoyed her very much, and we will miss her. That was Vivian Whiteman. We also lost Helen Karp this year. She was a member for just 3 years. She had had heart problems, and that limited her activities somewhat, but she was very enthusiastic and appreciated our mission. And so we appreciated her as well. Betty Bradford is a longtime member, 15 years, and her husband Paul was also a member here, and he died some years ago. But Betty was very musical. She was trained as a music educator, and she played the piano and the organ, and directed choruses and this sort of thing through her life. That was her love, and she continued that with the Kiwanis Club, leading our meetings with songs and playing during our lunches and that sort of thing. She was very well respected within our club, and also we will miss her. We miss Betty Bradford, Helen Karp, and Vivian Whiteman.
Lee Larson passed away this past October after a short illness. Lee was an active member of several Kiwanis clubs in several cities and a member of the Rio Rancho Kiwanis Club for over 20 years. Lee was a past president of the Chillicothe, Missouri Club and our club. Lee was the Kiwanis advisor for the Cleveland High School Key Club, and he was also project leader for multiple Rio Rancho Kiwanis programs, including our silent auction for Sunday is Fun Day. He volunteered many years for Kiwanis at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Lee and his wife Jan had been very dedicated Kiwanians, and our members miss his fellowship and leadership. Rest in peace, my friend.
Fred Sorensen. Fred and his wife were snowbirds, not from Ohio or Michigan, but from Vedbach, Denmark. In the early 1950s, Freddie spent 6 months with a Kiwanis family in Minnesota as an exchange student. He learned about Kiwanis, and he never forgot that experience. In 2014, he and his wife bought a winter home in Tucson. Freddie joined Kiwanis Club of Tucson and was a generous and loving member until he passed in Denmark this year. Scott Lipton. Scott was a true Renaissance man. He was a poet, a philosopher, an entrepreneur, a minister, and a friend to all. Scott loved people, and he sought ways to help the needy. Although not with Kiwanis very long, Scott's warm smile and enthusiasm for servant leadership exuded his love for mankind. We learned to beware if Scott ever said, "Do you have a moment for a brief story?" Scott didn't have a brief bone in his body, but people loved him just the same. Howard Kohler. Howard counted as 4 members in the Kiwanis Club of Tucson. At least it seemed that way for all the work he did for the club and for the community. Growing up in Colorado, Howard served as a Kiwanian for many years before moving his business to Tucson, Arizona. When he retired, he immediately joined Kiwanis again. In the span of just a few years, Howard served as director, as treasurer, and as secretary. To the community, Howard was like the Energizer Bunny, ringing bells and delivering water for the Salvation Army, helping kids during back-to-school shopping sprees, cleaning local highways, signing up families for Christmas gifts. If there was a job to be done, Howard did it. He was taken from us far too soon, but his legacy continues.
Kiwanis Club of Silver City recently lost a kingpin of our club. This is Pamela Kuth. Pam joined our club shortly after women were allowed in Kiwanis International. It was the best thing that ever happened to our club. Pam held the office of president, and she was on the board many different times. She gave so much to our club. She was an ER nurse for many, many years, and during that time, she made sure that a scholarship program was started for nurses through our club. She made sure that a Fort Bayard gift exchange was done at Christmas time for those who didn't have family. She was always at every event that we had. She loved kids. She loved watching what they did, and she loved being involved in everything that we did to help our children of Grant County. Pam Kuth will be sorely missed, not only in our club, but in our community. She leaves behind 3 children, a great legacy, and a wonderful husband, Dave, who we are lucky enough to call a Kiwanian as well. We will miss her every day because she was a solid Kiwanian with a beautiful Kiwanian heart.
Phil Caslow, 74, passed on February 6, 2021. He was treasurer of the Kiwanis Club of San Javier. He was an avid biker, bowler, and hiker. Each year he participated in the Tour de Tucson 75-mile competition, and his bowling team won the first Nighters Championship in 2017. Phil hiked the Grand Canyon 14 times with his friends from the University of Arizona. He retired after 30 years with the U of A College of Computer Science.
Club lost one of its loyal members, Mike McDaniel, earlier this year. Mike was an active member of our club for the past 5 years, participated in all our club activities, and was a member of our board of directors. Mike was a Vietnam combat helicopter pilot and a commercial airline pilot for Southwest Airlines until his retirement. He was an avid snow skier, hiker, and loved riding his motorcycle almost every weekend. He and his wife Patty enjoyed traveling the world and camping with friends in their motorhome. He was a great storyteller and could always make you laugh with a joke and impressions. Mike was an individual that adored his wife and dog and enjoyed every day of his life to the fullest. He was a greatly loved person and will be deeply missed by all. Rest in peace, dear friend.
From the Kiwanis Club of Green Valley, Arizona, we remember 3 of our members. Robert Frost, an almost 30-year member of Kiwanis, who is a very brilliant individual and yet very, very caring and interactive with the children. Steve Culler, a 55-year Kiwanian who is very active with us in various offices and roles, and with his wife really enjoyed going to our local school and judging the contest for the talent show. And also Lee Kolbarsh, a short-time Kiwanian, but very active during those few years as an officer, and again with his wife, very active with the Builders Club at our local school, and very eager to let others know that kids need Kiwanis.
The Kiwanis Club of Tempe Nuevo celebrate the life of our member, Alvin E. Larson, or Al as he was known to all of us. Al came to Arizona from Michigan after he joined the Michigan Air National Guard and was posted to Luke Air Force Base. He enjoyed the sunny climate of Arizona and made it his home. He went to college and graduated from the University of Arizona Law College in 1960. One of the highlights of his law career was working in the Arizona Attorney General's office alongside colleague Sandra Day O'Connor, who later went on to become an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. Al was a 40-year member of Kiwanis. He was a charter member of the Kiwanis Club of Phoenix Thunderbirds in March 1981 and served as its president. He later became a member of the Kiwanis Scottsdale Sunrise Club and in 2004 joined our Tempe Nuevo Club. Al served our club for 10 years as interclub chairman and all those years earned the club the Inner Circle and Middle Circle Award Al was also instrumental in setting up our club's 503c Foundation and was a supporter of our annual golf tournament through his participation and sponsorships. One of the things I think Al will be remembered for the most is his ongoing feud with our club's ASU alumni and him siding with that other school down south in the Pueblo. The second thing Al will be remembered for is his sense of humor celebrating his Scandinavian heritage, something Al was proud of. The Kiwanis Club of Tempe Nuevo celebrate the life of our member, Lon David Lorenz III. Lon is a native of Wisconsin and attended Marquette University, where he earned his DDS. He joined the U.S. Army and served in Vietnam as a dentist from 1970 to 1973. After his discharge, he came to Arizona and established his dental practice in Tempe. Lon was an active member of the congregation at King of Glory Lutheran Church in Tempe. He was also active with the church's softball team, from which he shared many a tall tale and recruited a few members to our club. Lon joined the Tempe Nuevo Club in 2004 and quickly became a contributing member of the club. He served as president in 2007-2008 and lieutenant governor for Division 10 for 2011 to 2012. His insight and his wisdom was appreciated as he served on our club's board of directors for many years. He also served as Southwest District Spiritual Chairman and was our club's Lemonade Project Chairman for a number of years. He was also part of the golf tournament as a sponsor and recruited many participants from his dental colleagues. Lon enjoyed photography and was always there to help our club with our annual holiday photo shoot at Thew Elementary. Lon has been recognized for his contributions to Kiwanis with a Kachina, a Hickson, and a Zeller. Lon's generosity and spirit will be missed by all his Kiwanis friends.
The Noon Kiwanis Club of Fountain Hills lost two key long-term members this year. Jerry Miles passed away on May 29, 2021. He was a member of the Fountain Hills Club for many years. He served as club president in 1996. He received the Hickson Award in 2007 and was a Legion of Honor recipient in 2017. Dr. C.T. Wright passed away on October 30th, 2020. He was a member of the Noon Kiwanis Club for several decades and served as president in 2012. Recently, U.S. Congressman David Schweikert of Arizona presented Dr. Wright with the Congressional Lifetime Achievement Award for his service to the community. Dr. Wright was also a Fountain Hills Unified School District board member. These members will be missed greatly by Noon Kiwanis of Fountain Hills and the larger community of Fountain Hills and Arizona.
I want to thank all those who made videos to honor those Kiwanis who passed away this Kiwanis year. It is the appropriate way to honor their service. A heartfelt thanks to Kaylee Carson, a freshman and band member at Mountain Ridge High School in Peoria, Arizona, for her outstanding playing of taps. Kaylee is quite a talented young lady. She is also the granddaughter of soon-to-be Governor-elect Alma Carson. Please give Kaylee our best regards from the Southwest District.